It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're still locked in. It's your Feel Good and it's Tuesday and we're choosing health. Now, of course, with Health Tuesday here on Expresso, we love to bring you the feel-good stories from across the country. Now, the Fowler-Steffens procedure is a minimally invasive procedure that essentially seeks to correct a very common male genital disorder.
Yes, and boys who need this surgery but go without it could well develop complications from the condition, including testicular cancer. And luckily, there's a hero in Limpopo by the name of Dr. Elliot Mutloung, who's been doing such fantastic work. Really, we hail him. He's provided 15 boys with free surgeries to correct their condition. Let's watch this.
Having a potentially life-saving operation is something worth celebrating. Even more so for 15 Limpopo boys from indigent families who were recipients of free surgeries to correct a highly common male genital disorder, all organized by Dr. Elliot Mutloung, who's become a hero to the children and parents alike.
What motivated me to become a pediatric surgeon was earlier on in my training at the University of the Free State. We had one pediatric surgeon, of course, who covered the whole of the Free State province, and I could see the work that she does in these children, and I got inspired to also train after my medical school as a pediatric surgeon. And when the Department of Health in Limpopo asked me to come and start a Department of Pediatric Surgery and train other people in pediatric surgery, then I came to Limpopo, became the head of pediatric surgery at the University of Limpopo, and that is where all these children we see with undescended testes, with malignancies, and I try to assist them. What motivated us actually as a practice to do the laparoscopic Fowler-Steffens symposium is because all the children in the province who had undescended testes that are non-palpable were being sent out of the province to Gauteng to have this operation. And then me and my team at Minimal Access Limpopo, we then decided we need to develop a symposium where we will be doing this procedure for these children. And every year we will have a cohort of patients that we will be doing these procedures on. So it was not only for the 2019, we had another symposium this year, we'll have another symposium next year, where we'll be treating other conditions as well using minimal access surgery and training other colleagues within our profession to perform these operations.
The free surgical procedures have also served as a training opportunity for local doctors, and Dr. Mutloung plans to make this an ongoing endeavor. The procedure in Limpopo was performed with 3 other highly experienced surgeons, namely Dr. Hans-Raj Mangre, Dr. Martin Pakula, and Dr. Wai Hau.
Undescended testis is a condition that has to do with a failure of descent of the testis from the abdomen into the scrotum. And it can either be palpable undescended testis or non-palpable. Palpable means the testes are not in the scrotum, but they are palpable within the canal, but not in the scrotum. So undescended testes that are non-palpable, they cannot be palpated because they are still within the abdomen. The problem with undescended testes is, number one, it affects fertility of the patients, and the second thing is the risk of malignancy of the testes, which are unpalpable, and them developing into a tumor in the future. We are minimal access surgeons in most of the operations we do. It means instead of opening a patient or doing a laparotomy, we use minimal access pods where we will then put a camera and we'll be able to visualize the abdomen of the child and of course the testes. And then from there we work with pods, which is 5mm pods, which is a very small instrument that we put in the abdomen and do the procedure of Fowler-Steffens and eventually take the testes down into the scrotum.
The community of Limpopo is most grateful to Dr. Elliot Mutloung and the various stakeholders involved in these free procedures, including Netcare Poluso Hospital, for their continued efforts to not only save lives, but to better the quality of living of little boys. Here's to more life-saving procedures.
Salute, Dr. Elliot Mutloung. You see, it does take a community.
It does, man. It's literally saving lives. I think this work needs to be done all over, and I think the education that comes with it is so important.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we need so many more of the doctors out there like Dr. Elliot Mutloung, the community of medical professionals and all other professionals to step in our communities when they see that there is a need for such help. Right now, though, it's time for us to step into what's happening in the world, taking a look at the news with Zoe.